Have you ever wondered why your grandmother, who used to walk miles without getting tired, now needs help getting up from a chair? The shocking truth is that after age 50, we lose up to 2% of our muscle mass every single year, and most people don't realize it's happening until it's almost too late. I'm Dr. Elena Carter, a physician with over 10 years of experience specializing in health and vitality for people over 50. And today, I'm going to reveal 5 specific seeds that can completely reverse this devastating process. You'll discover why chia seeds work better than expensive protein powders, how ancient Aztec warriors used one particular seed to maintain superhuman strength, and the exact preparation method that makes these seeds 10 times more effective. Stay with me, because the scientific evidence I'm about to share could transform your independence and quality of life in ways you never thought possible. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old woman who came to my office barely able to climb stairs and struggling to open simple jars. She told me, "Doctor, I feel like my own body is betraying me. I can't live like this anymore." But just 3 months later, Margaret sent me a video of herself dancing with her husband at their anniversary celebration. What changed wasn't expensive medications or complicated surgeries, but 5 specific seeds that completely transformed her muscle strength and vitality. The reality is devastating, and most medical professionals won't tell you the whole truth. After age 50, your body enters what I call a muscle emergency state. Every year that passes, you lose between 1% and 2% of your muscle mass, which means in just 10 years, you could lose up to 20% of your strength. It's like your body is on a countdown toward complete dependence, and the medical term for this is sarcopenia. But I prefer to call it what it really is: the silent thief of your independence. What makes this especially dangerous is how gradually the symptoms appear. One day you notice it takes a bit more effort to get up from the couch. Another day your legs feel heavier going upstairs. Then you need support to rise from the toilet, and before you realize it, you're dependent on others for the most basic activities of daily living. The progression is so subtle that by the time most people notice, they've already lost 30% or more of their original muscle mass. But here's what conventional medicine doesn't want you to know. Sarcopenia is not an inevitable part of aging. It's not something you just have to accept because you're getting older. It's the direct result of specific factors that can be controlled, reversed, and even prevented completely. The problem is that most doctors only treat the symptoms with pain medications and physical therapy, but they never address the root causes that are literally eating away at your muscle tissue right now. The 4 primary culprits destroying your muscles are working against you 24 hours a day. First, chronic silent inflammation is constantly burning through your muscle fibers like a slow fire that never goes out. This inflammation releases destructive compounds called cytokines that interfere with protein synthesis and accelerate muscle breakdown. Second, specific nutritional deficiencies are preventing your body from repairing and building muscle tissue, even if you think you're eating well. Third, modern sedentary lifestyle is sending signals to your body that muscles are no longer needed, triggering a use it or lose it response. Fourth, oxidative stress is literally rusting your muscle fibers from the inside out, like metal exposed to rain. The solution isn't found in expensive supplements or complicated medical procedures. It's found in nature's most concentrated survival capsules: seeds. Every seed contains everything needed to create an entire plant, which means they're packed with proteins, essential fats, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and powerful plant compounds in their most bioavailable forms. For thousands of years, the strongest and most long-lived civilizations based their nutrition on ancestral seeds and grains, and modern science has now validated what these cultures knew intuitively. Let me introduce you to the first powerhouse seed that can change your life: chia seeds, the Aztec warriors' secret weapon. Ancient Aztec warriors considered chia more valuable than gold, and when you understand its nutritional profile, you'll see why. Chia contains 23% complete protein with all essential amino acids in perfect proportions for muscle synthesis. This is extraordinarily rare in the plant kingdom, but chia has something even more powerful than protein: omega-3 fatty acids. Just 1 tablespoon of chia contains more omega-3s than 4 ounces of salmon. Why is this crucial for your muscles? Because omega-3 is nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compound. Remember, chronic inflammation is devouring your muscle mass. The omega-3 in chia literally extinguishes that destructive fire. Scientific studies have proven that people who consume omega-3 regularly maintain up to 3.6% more muscle mass than those who don't. In practical terms, this could mean the difference between walking independently at 80 years old or needing a walker. The secret to making chia 10 times more effective lies in proper preparation. When you soak chia seeds in water for 15 minutes, they form a gel that not only aids digestion, but creates a slow, sustained release of amino acids into your bloodstream for 4 to 6 hours. It's like having an IV drip of muscle nutrients working all day long. The correct preparation is 1 tablespoon of chia in a glass of water. Let it sit until it forms gel. Add fresh lemon and a touch of raw honey, then consume 30 minutes before breakfast for optimal absorption. The second transformative seed is quinoa, which the Incas called Chisaya Mama, or the mother of all grains. Technically, quinoa isn't a grain at all. It's a seed with the most complete amino acid profile of any plant food on Earth. Here's the fact that will surprise you. Quinoa contains more lysine than beef. Lysine is crucial for collagen synthesis and muscle tissue repair, the exact amino acid your body needs to rebuild fibers damaged by aging or exercise. Quinoa also has a low glycemic index of only 35, meaning it doesn't cause insulin spikes that can interfere with protein synthesis. Instead, it provides stable energy that your muscles can utilize for hours. NASA astronauts take quinoa to space for exactly this reason. It provides complete nutrition in minimal space with easy digestion and sustained energy. If it's good enough to sustain astronauts on months-long missions, imagine what it can do for your muscles here on Earth. 1 cup of cooked quinoa provides 14 grams of protein that your body can use 100%. Many plant proteins are incomplete, lacking essential amino acids, but quinoa is like having meat without cholesterol, saturated fats, hormones, or antibiotics. The optimal preparation is 1 cup of quinoa with 2 cups of bone broth, creating a synergistic combination where the broth provides additional collagen and the quinoa supplies the amino acids to synthesize it. The third underestimated powerhouse is pumpkin seeds, those flat green seeds that are probably the most overlooked when it comes to muscle building. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains more magnesium than any other food on the planet, 37% of your daily requirement. Magnesium is responsible for over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including ATP synthesis, cellular energy currency, and muscle contraction. Magnesium deficiency is epidemic in older adults, with up to 80% having suboptimal levels, causing exactly the symptoms we associate with aging: muscle weakness, cramps, fatigue, and loss of coordination. But here's the surprising fact: 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains more zinc than an entire steak. Zinc is the most important mineral for protein synthesis. Without adequate zinc, your body simply cannot build muscle, regardless of how much protein you consume. Studies have shown that zinc supplementation can increase muscle mass by up to 2 kilograms in older adults without changes in exercise or general diet. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, the precursor to serotonin, which improves sleep quality. Deep sleep is when 80% of muscle repair and building occurs, creating a virtuous cycle. Better sleep leads to more muscle, more energy leads to better sleep. For men, pumpkin seeds offer an additional benefit as one of the richest sources of beta-sitosterol, a compound that optimizes testosterone production. Low testosterone is one of the primary causes of sarcopenia in men over 50. The fourth ancient treasure is sesame seeds, which have been revered for millennia in the Middle East and Asia. The centenarians of Okinawa, the world's longest-lived population, have one very specific thing in common. They consume sesame daily in the form of tahini. Sesame contains more bioavailable calcium than any dairy product, 975 milligrams per 100 grams. But this is calcium your body can actually absorb and use, unlike dairy calcium that comes with casein that can interfere with absorption. Why is calcium crucial for muscles? Because muscle contraction is impossible without calcium. Every time your muscle contracts, it needs calcium for the actin and myosin fibers to slide over each other. Without sufficient calcium, muscle strength is dramatically compromised. But sesame has something even more powerful: lignans. These phytoestrogens help balance hormones, especially in postmenopausal women, where falling estrogen levels are a primary cause of muscle loss after age 50. Studies have shown that women who consume lignans regularly maintain up to 4% more muscle mass than those who don't. In practical terms, this could be the difference between maintaining independence or needing assistance for basic activities. Tahini, sesame paste, is the most concentrated and bioavailable form, with 1 tablespoon providing 5 grams of complete protein, plus calcium, magnesium, zinc, and lignans. The fifth and most powerful seed is flax, which Roman gladiators consumed before every battle. Charlemagne even enacted laws requiring his subjects to consume it to keep them strong and healthy. Flax contains more omega-3 alpha-linolenic acid than any other food on the planet, 2,300 milligrams per tablespoon. That's more omega-3 than in 4 ounces of wild salmon. The omega-3 in flax is especially important for muscles because it reduces the systemic inflammation that destroys muscle fibers. Studies have shown that people with high omega-3 levels lose 70% less muscle mass with age compared to those with low levels. Flax is also the richest source of lignans in nature, up to 800 times more than other foods. These lignans not only balance hormones, but act as powerful antioxidants, protecting muscle cells from oxidative damage. However, there's a dangerous way to consume flax that could be harmful. Whole flax seeds pass through your digestive system without releasing their nutrients, like swallowing vitamin pills without opening them. Worse, whole flax can cause intestinal blockages in older adults with slower digestion. The correct preparation is grinding flax seeds just before consumption. Once ground, they must be refrigerated and consumed within 24 hours because omega-3s oxidize rapidly when exposed to air and light. Now comes the part you've been waiting for. The secret isn't in consuming these seeds separately, but in this specific proportion that maximizes nutritional synergy. After years of experimentation with different combinations and proportions, analyzing nutritional profiles, studying interactions, and testing with hundreds of patients, I finally discovered the perfect formula, the golden blend. The optimal mixture is equal parts of all 5 seeds, 1 part chia, 1 part ground quinoa, 1 part pumpkin seeds, 1 part sesame seeds, and 1 part ground flax. Mix 2 tablespoons of this formula in a glass of warm water. Let it sit for 15 minutes for the chia to form gel. Add fresh lemon and a teaspoon of raw honey, then consume 30 minutes before breakfast for maximum absorption. The timing is crucial for optimal results. Morning before breakfast provides maximum absorption when your digestive system is most efficient. Pre-workout, 30 minutes before exercise, gives your muscles immediate access to amino acids. Evening, 2 hours before bed, supplies nutrients for nighttime muscle repair when growth hormone levels are highest. Here's exactly what to expect during your 30-day transformation plan. Weeks 1 to 2 focus on digestive optimization and energy stabilization. Your digestive system adapts to the additional fiber. You'll notice better digestion, less bloating, and more stable energy throughout the day. Some people report improved sleep quality immediately. Weeks 3 to 4 bring the first signs of strengthening. You'll start noticing that basic activities like getting up from chairs require less effort. Your balance improves slightly, and nighttime muscle cramps disappear completely. This is when your body begins rebuilding muscle tissue at the cellular level. Weeks 5 to 8 show evident improvements. Climbing stairs becomes noticeably easier. You can walk longer distances without fatigue. Your posture improves naturally, and others start noticing that you look and move better. Your confidence begins to return as you feel your body responding. Weeks 9 to 12 bring complete transformation. You recover strength you thought was lost forever. Activities you had stopped doing become possible again. Your confidence soars because you know your body is responding and supporting you again. To measure your progress scientifically, use these simple tests. The chair test. Time yourself getting up and sitting down 5 times without using your hands. The stair test. Count how many steps you can climb without stopping. The balance test. Time how long you can stand on 1 foot. The carrying test. Maximum weight you can carry comfortably. Record these measurements weekly to track your improvement objectively. The key to success is unwavering consistency. Don't miss a single day during the first 30 days because your body needs time to rebuild, and every day you skip sets you back. This natural solution works better than any medication because it attacks the causes, not just the symptoms. You're nourishing your muscles at the cellular level, providing exactly what they need to repair and strengthen themselves. Remember, time is your most valuable resource, and every day you delay is another day of muscle loss you'll need to recover later. Sarcopenia doesn't wait or slow down. Each day that passes without the correct nutrients, you lose a bit more of your independence, strength, and quality of life. But today can be the day everything changes. The day you decided to take control of your future. The day you said no to dependence and yes to vitality. Imagine yourself 3 months from now, waking up with energy, getting out of bed effortlessly, climbing stairs without losing breath, walking distances you thought impossible, playing with grandchildren without getting tired, traveling without worrying about mobility. That version of yourself is not just possible, it's within your reach right now. These 5 seeds are waiting for you. Your new life of strength and independence is waiting for you. The science is clear, the method is simple, and the results are proven. Start today, be consistent for 30 days, and prepare to be amazed by what your body can achieve when you give it the right tools. Your future self will thank you for making this decision today. If this information has been valuable to you, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based health strategies. Leave a comment below telling me which of these 5 seeds you're most excited to try, and I'll be sure to respond with additional tips for your specific situation. Your journey to reclaimed strength and vitality starts right now.